Billy Pros. He's a tank, extremely hard to kill if you don't parry him. He'll just keep getting his life back the more he hits somebody when his blasted is activated. He has infinite ammo. As long as he keeps light meleeing or heavy meleeing an enemy, his ammo automatically reloads to full, and he can just continue shooting his weapon. And he has great crowd control. His ultimate will change the tides of a fight. He can drag people into a dynamo ult, he can drag people out of cover into a lash ult, and can also drag people off of mid-boss. Billy cons. Rebuttal. If you buy this item early in the laning phase, you basically shut down Billy for the rest of the game. He's gonna have a hard time climbing back up if he has a very poor early game. But if you let him run wild in the early, he just takes control of the game. Bash down. Basically, it goes up into the air and bashes his bat down into a massive AoE attack. You can actually hold this ability and hold the bash down a little longer if you want, or you can immediately bash down your bat. Rising Ram. This is going to be your initiation tool, or a tool to be able to get out of situations that get a little too hairy. Blasted. This is what Billy's going to play around for most of the game. If your blasted is down, you probably shouldn't be fighting. This is what's going to give you that tankiness and that health that you need to survive in these big fights. The longer you can keep blasted going, the more health you'll get. And the way to keep blasted going is by hitting melees on the enemy. Chain Gang. Billy's main crowd control. Any person within his line of sight, within a certain radius, will get tethered by his chain. This chain removes any movement abilities, and they won't be able to escape as long as you keep line of sight and they are not hiding behind a wall or get around a wall. And this will yank everybody towards Billy. Billy's main combo is going to be Chain, Ram, Bash Down, Blasted, Bash Down. You can also do Ram, Chain, Bash Down, Blasted, Bash Down. I use Heresy's build. I think it does a great job in giving you everything you need for Billy. It gives you counter items, and you can also build Billy more as a carry, or if your team really needs the utility to lock down enemies, it also builds into a path for your ult. Highly recommend this build for Billy. Very easy to follow, very easy to decide what you need for your team. Alright, when it comes to the Billy mentality, you're supposed to have an aggressive playstyle in lane as long as your blasted is up. As you see here in this clip, I hit my blasted and I just run down the enemy. Couple tips with Billy, so you don't get parried as often. Think of Billy as more of a gun hero than a melee hero. As long as you can shoot them, you're dealing damage. His baseball bat is not his main damage. His baseball bat is going to allow him to reload so you can keep shooting the enemy. Because shooting the enemy is going to be your main form of damage. Staying up close and in their face. When you're using blasted and your melees, I like to just shoot them until my clip is almost empty. By the time my clip is almost empty, at some point they're going to panic parry, and the second they panic parry, that's when you go ahead and you can light melee as much as you want. I prefer not to do heavy melees on Billy. It's a little too risky in my opinion. You can easily get off 4 melees before you can do 2 heavy melees, and you'll do the exact same amount of damage. And anytime I get the chance and my ult is up, I'm gonna go out and try to find a gank, because it's very easy to secure kills with your ult. I get super lucky here and able to get my ult immediately, so this gank even turns to be a really successful gank and securing both these kills here.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Also loving the Billy love from the page here.
That's why I love that guy.
And has a direct line to Chancellor Hitler himself. It's not God that's got my goat.
Here once again, for some reason this Abram thinks he can take me with the Viscus, I immediately go in. It's pretty common to see Billies get a second level in their blasted, that way they're able to get 2 bash downs in fights. That's gonna deal a bunch of AoE damage to the enemy team. Also, bash down reloads your gun. Here my ult is almost up. I try to look for a gank either on the left or right side of the map, but luckily there's a lonesome Yamato by the centers over here and successfully get this kill.
Time to smash the machine.
I'm going.
Oh wait, bridge buff. Bridge buff. Here, the enemy team gets a little too overconfident, trying to push this walker while I'm around. Easily secure 2 kills here because of my ult. I drag them in towards the walker, and my McGinnis's walls them off, so they're not allowed to leave. Punish them here. Yay! Hopefully these examples helped you out to kind of see how you can play Billy or how Billy should be played. And kind of in conclusion here, Billy is a super high DPS tank with an amazing ability to crowd control. Very useful for ganking. I'll be uploading the full gameplay here soon, so you guys kind of look at that for reference. If you like the video, please leave a like and a comment down below. It will help out a lot. Let me know who else you guys are struggling with, so I can make a little guide on them as well. That's gonna be everything. I'll see you guys later. Bye.